As one Marvel Cinematic Universe project concludes, the future becomes easier to see thanks to all the ways Daredevil, Born Again Season 2 set up future stories. Continuing storylines and character arcs set forth by the original 3 seasons of Daredevil and the previous season of Born Again, Season 2 mostly operates as a self-contained story that's central to the MCU's street-level corner. The 8 episodes came and went without directly connecting to the Void's attack on New York from Thunderbolts** or including any major cameos from the MCU movies. Instead, the narrative remained focused on Daredevil and Kingpin's war and kept its biggest Marvel connections tied to the Man Without Fear's history. Born Again Season 2 doesn't require a grand understanding of the MCU to follow, nor does it overly rely on vague connections to prop up its story. But that doesn't mean that the series has no bearing on the universe's future. Such a suggestion could not be further from the truth. Through major reveals and small Easter eggs, Daredevil, Born Again Season 2's ending, and what came before, sets up several upcoming MCU movies and TV shows. Some of them are projects confirmed to already be in development, while other moments and ideas appear to be Marvel Studios planting seeds for unannounced movies or shows. 6. Daredevil, Born Again Season 3. The most obvious example of Daredevil, Born Again Season 2 setting up the MCU's future is with how it sets the stage for Daredevil and Kingpin's next chapter. It is already confirmed that Daredevil, Born Again Season 3 is happening, and the direction of the story is crystal clear. Matt Murdock outed his secret identity as Daredevil and got arrested, while Wilson Fisk resigned as New York City's mayor, took a plea deal, and moved on. This will be the basis of Born Again Season 3. Matt's allies will certainly look to get him free from prison, where he'll have to combat the AVTF squad and others coming for him. Fisk certainly won't be able to stay out of New York City forever and probably will come back with a vengeance. But at least for a time, New York City will be without Daredevil and Kingpin. Expect Born Again Season 3 to fill the heroic and criminal voids in different ways. Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and Iron Fist will all be part of the story, most likely fighting to keep the city safe while Matt is behind bars. Meanwhile, with the Kingpin of crime out of the picture, the Hand, Heather Graham's muse, and other villains could rise to try to reign over the city in his place. 5. The Punisher, One Last Kill. With The Punisher, One Last Kill coming out 1 week after Daredevil, Born Again Season 2's finale, a major connection between the two projects was long expected. Even though all 8 episodes came out without a single appearance of John Bernthal's Frank Castle, it did still help set the stage for Punisher's upcoming Disney Plus special. This is primarily done through Punisher's absence from Born Again Season 2. The first season ended with him breaking out of the AVTF prison, and the second only makes some fleeting references to the fact that he must still be alive, because Fisk would be flaunting his death otherwise. The secrecy surrounding Frank's whereabouts will come to an end in The Punisher. One Last Kill after Daredevil's show created so much interest in what he's doing. The special will also likely have to factor in the state of New York City as shown in Born Again Season 2. For Spider-Man, Brand New Day. The events of Daredevil, Born Again Season 2 also have a major impact on Spider-Man, Brand New Day. Spider-Man and Daredevil might not cross paths in either project, but the latter's vigilantism has brought changes to New York that will certainly benefit and challenge Peter Parker. The biggest example of this comes with the removal of Fisk as mayor. His ousting means the end of the Safer Streets Initiative and the Anti-Vigilante Task Force, both of which would, on paper, present problems for Spider-Man's heroism. Even though Spider-Man sat out the final confrontation, it does not change the fact that Peter's life becomes easier in this way thanks to his former lawyer. Yet, Fisk's exit may also be used to explain the rise in crime that Spider-Man now faces. Spider-Man, Brand New Day's villain list includes Tombstone, Tarantula, Boomerang, Scorpion, and the Hand as street-level antagonists for Peter. With Kingpin out of the picture, these individuals and groups may feel more comfortable operating in the light. And since Daredevil is in prison, it's up to Spider-Man to stop them. 3. Avengers, Doomsday and Secret Wars credit, movie stills DB. There are also examples of Daredevil, Born Again Season 2 paving the way for what will come in the next 2 Avengers. Earlier on in the season, a conversation between Vanessa and Wilson questions how many worlds there are to conquer. Intentional or not, that multiverse-level thinking directly connects to what will transpire in Doomsday and Secret Wars. Only it will be Dr. Doom, not Fisk, who is the one doing the conquering. An argument can even be made that Daredevil's importance to the close of the multiverse saga has been teased. The Watcher's cameo in Daredevil, Born Again Season 2 hints that Wadu is keeping an eye on him. Perhaps after the events of Season 3, Daredevil will be whisked away into a multiversal conflict and fight to save the entire world. Even if not, the confirmed presence of the Watcher teases the larger stakes at play in the MCU as Daredevil and Kingpin battle it out. 2 Thunderbolts 2. Marvel Studios hasn't confirmed any official plans to make a Thunderbolts * sequel, but one has been considered plausible since last year. The original grossed $382 million at the box office after receiving some of the MCU's best reviews in recent history. Its characters are poised for larger roles in the next 2 Avengers, but Marvel has seemingly used Daredevil, Born Again Season 2 to tease the future of the franchise. The show introduced Mr. Charles as a mysterious government official who works for Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. Most interestingly, one of his primary goals has seemingly been finding and recruiting enhanced individuals to work for them. Born Again Season 2 confirmed Luke Cage was previously hired for some international missions, while it ends with Bullseye taking his spot. Considering Mr. Charles's connection to Valentina and her relationship with the Thunderbolts/New Avengers, it is reasonable to think that they could be recruiting superpowered heroes and villains to form a new version of the team. The introduction.